Universal Orlando is in their expansion era again. But this time, it's not a new park. It's reimagining the existing Universal parks. So today, let's talk about some big Universal updates that you can expect to see this year and even next year. And most of them right now are a lot of closures to fan favorites that I'm a little upset about. So let's get started because we have a few important things to talk about. Welcome back to the Krystal Palace, everyone. And today I'm gonna be giving you an update because Universal announced some major changes and closures that will impact your next Universal vacation, and we gotta talk about it. So first up, let's start off with the closures. First and foremost, at Universal Studios Florida, the horror and makeup show will be closing on May 12th and will reopen later this year with a reimagined show. It'll come back with a mix of classic and new horror icons with that same witty, fun comedy and audience interaction that we know and love from the current show. Now, this one, I'm not too upset about. We'll get some shocking new surprises. It'll be refreshed. That's great. I think this show needed a little bit of extra love. So I'm excited to see what they do with it when it reopens later this year in Universal Studios Florida. But now that means that another attraction in Universal Studios Florida will be closed. So if you're visiting this summer, your options are going to be limited at that park because now no Rip Ride Rocket, no horror and makeup show. Those are two attractions right there. You still have all the other rides, but now Finnegan's is closed too. So this park is going through a lot of changes and upgrades that we'll just have to wait and see really what's to come. Now over in Islands of Adventure, this one hurt. This one felt personal. I can't believe that I'm saying this right now, but my absolute favorite place to eat in Universal Orlando, Thunder Falls Terrace, will be closing. I know. I just needed some time to grieve and to process all this information because I can't believe that it is true. Thunder Falls Terrace was such a special spot. It was never too crowded, which might be why it's closing, but it was just so nice to take a break. And not only was it a great atmosphere, location, enjoyable to sit and eat at, but it also just had some really great food options that I thought were so unique to Universal Orlando and you really can't find anywhere else, like ribs, wings, rotisserie chicken, a nice rotisserie chicken salad that was so delicious. Just really like healthy theme park food that was still quick and easy to get. And that's what I'm gonna miss most about this place is that like the rotisserie chicken salad, it was gluten-free, it was delicious, and it was quick and easy still. I didn't have to go to a sit-down restaurant to go and get a nice fresh salad, you know? So I'm really gonna miss Thunder Falls Terrace, and I can't believe that it's closing. So when is it closing, you might ask? This summer. They didn't give an exact date, but that is yet another closure that's happening this summer at Universal Orlando. So if you're looking for a quick service spot to eat at this summer and you visit after it closed, it didn't say an exact date, but Thunder Falls Terrace is not going to be an option for you, or me, unfortunately, because I love it there. So you might be wondering what's going to replace it. Well, another closure that's actually not happening this year, thankfully, because we've had enough with the closures this year. In 2027, this one is crazy too. Mythos Restaurant will be permanently closing. Can you believe it? The #1 theme park restaurant. It won that award many times. It's absolutely gorgeous in there. It has amazing food, amazing service, amazing views. Mythos Restaurant will be closing in Islands of Adventure in 2027. So the idea is that Thunder Falls Terrace will turn into a new full-service restaurant to replace Mythos, And who knows what's going to happen to the existing Mythos location because they have not announced yet what is to come to the Lost Continent. So instead of Mythos being the flagship dining location in Islands of Adventure, Thunder Falls Terrace, the old location, that will be the new flagship dining experience. I really sure hope it's something good and they keep some of that rotisserie chicken on the menu because it would be a huge loss if they don't. Now, Universal, listen to me. You're closing Thunder Falls. If you touch the jacket potato stand, we're gonna have a problem. Anyway, so we have major changes coming to the Lost Continent. Now, we don't know exactly what is going to replace it yet. Let me know in the comments what your predictions are. This really threw me for a loop, this Mythos closure, because of how popular and amazing Mythos is. There is nothing like walking into Mythos and seeing those rock sculptures and the koi ponds in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful restaurant, the big giant windows. I can't believe that they're just gonna tear that down. I thought originally that whatever they are retheming the Lost Continent to, they would make work with Mythos. I thought they were just gonna say, all right, we're throwing a new theme in there, but we're gonna leave up all the beautiful, beautiful inside of Mythos. I'm just looking around Mythos right now and I'm like, there is no way they could retheme this place. Like the detailing in the ceiling, I hope that they would just kind of leave it as it is and just make it fitting with any of what land it becomes. But I was wrong. So who knows what actually is gonna replace the Lost Continent now? I have no idea. Let me know what you think in the comments. But it looks like we might be getting an announcement soon because they have construction walls up around Poseidon's Fury and the Voyage of Sinbad show. And another sad closure, the iconic Mystic Fountain will be closing on May 15th. I hope you got to say your last goodbyes, and I really, really, really hope the Mystic Fountain is relocated in some way because an icon that will be deeply, deeply missed. A lot of changes happening in the park, folks. I still can't believe about Thunder Falls. Like that shook me to my core. Okay, now, anyways, moving on. Outside of the parks, CityWalk is undergoing major changes as well. Now, everything is kind of like sneaking up. I know Universal Studios Hollywood CityWalk has totally been revamped, and now Orlando's kind of doing the same thing slowly but surely. So, as you know, Burger King Whopper Bar has officially closed at CityWalk, and that is being replaced by Five Guys. What do you guys think about that? I feel like there's a lot of burger places already in CityWalk, but it's always nice to have something fresh, quick option. Another venue that will be closing in Universal CityWalk in July is the Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Now, if you aren't familiar, it's kind of tucked away a little bit, so a lot of people may have missed it, but the Hot Dog Hall of Fame was located across from Big Fire, kind of on the side there, and it had a really cute theming. It had baseball stadium seats, the floor was a baseball diamond, and it sold hot dogs. Also, 2-foot long hot dog. The hot dogs were really good, but it just, honestly, I don't think it got enough foot traffic because of where it was located. So, if y'all know Joey Fatone from NSYNC, Joey Fatone saying bye, 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 bye to the Hot Dog Hall of Fame because his hot dog shop, Fat Ones, is coming into CityWalk. That's actually a crazy name. But yes, so Fat Ones Hot Dog and Italian Ices will be replacing the Hot Dog Hall of Fame in Universal CityWalk. Currently, it is a food truck in Orlando that sells hot dogs and Italian Ices, and it will now have a permanent home in CityWalk. They haven't said exactly when it will be opening, but since the Hall of Fame is closing in July, hopefully not too far after will the hot dog and Italian ice be open. Italian ices will be great in the summer, I will say. And I love a hot dog, so I'm gonna be trying it. Also, another change coming to CityWalk is Luke Combs Category 10 will be opening in 2027. Now, this will be a 3-story live music venue. They have a location in Nashville already, and this will be a fun addition. It's kind of gonna be squeezed in a little bit across from Margaritaville, but it should be a nice spot to grab a drink, grab some food after the parks, and just enjoy some live music and the CityWalk atmosphere. So those are the big major changes coming to Universal that they just announced this week. I'll give you a little rundown on some other upcoming things you can expect in the parks, like Volcano Bay Nights, which takes place on select nights now through August 21st. Also, Universal Orlando annual pass holder bonus benefits is going on now with the collectible magnets, exclusive menu items, discounts, and more. Now that is running through May 21st. Over in Epic Universe, Viking Training Camp is closed now through May 23rd. So majority of May, that's going to be closed for kids if you want to enjoy that Viking Training Camp area. Also, Toad is back meeting and greeting in Epic Universe, which is very exciting. And of course, the massive Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift coaster is still under construction and is gearing up to be ready at Universal Orlando in 2027. I can't wait for that. So what do you think of all of these changes, all of these closures, all of these updates? 2027 seems like it's going to be another massive year for Universal Orlando with a lot of closures this year. Hopefully everything will reopen and next year will be a huge year for the parks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the Krystal Palace right down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.